what are you doing when you work as hard as you possibly can on at least one thing, is that you're molding yourself into someone who can aim at something and move forward with efficiency and skill. And maybe if you're doing that extraordinarily well, you're not only molding yourself into someone who can aim at something and move towards it with efficiency and skill, but you can do that at the same time that you're helping other people around you do that. Right? So you can think about this. Imagine you're a good athlete on a team, and you might say, well, what does it mean to be a good athlete? And you might say, well, I'm a soccer player, a football player, and I'm great I'm a top scorer. And you might say, well, that's enough to make you a great athlete. And the truth is that's actually not enough to make you a great athlete, because you need to have the skill, whatever the skill might be. And high-level skill is, of course, extremely desirable in relationship to the goal. But you also have to be a good, let's say, a good sport. And that's a rather trivial description for something that's actually quite a profound moral accomplishment. So if you're not only a highly skilled athlete in the technical sense, but you're a good sport, it means that while you practice your skill, whatever that is, you also elevate the ability of all your teammates to make their skill manifest and also to improve their skill. And you do that simultaneously, right? And that's a high-level athletic ethos, is you're a good athlete and you're a good team player, and the union of those two things might make you something approximating a good person. And that's transportable. I think part of the reason that we admire sports heroes, when they're sports heroes in the truest sense, is because if they are ritual models of emulation in relationship to the development of high-level skill, and they're also admirable team players in the highest sense, then they actually are something approximating admirable citizens in the truest sense. And that pattern of skilled, productive, generous cooperation is actually a model that you can extract out of multiple games, and it's a good model to emulate. And that's something that isn't arbitrary, by the way.